looks like I might have to cut it a little deeper. I wasn't quite sure. Ooh. Okay, keep her going. Say, try not to hit the concrete as much as you can, but you know, you might have to a little. Oh, look at that. It's still down in there, isn't it? Still a little bit further even. I thought that was a 2x6. It might have even been a 2x8 form board. Now you might say, it's just covered up, Joe, but I want to try to get it out of there. If I can. Okay? I don't want to leave it there if I don't have to. Try for a while. Do the best you can to try to get that out of there. I have a feeling I'm going to mess up my my saw blade, but hey, it is what it is, right? Look at that. And they said it couldn't be done. Ha 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 ha. Now that's what the helper guy on the construction site, what he should have done to begin with. Now see this last bit, there's nothing I can do about it, is there? Nothing I can do. Hey, I wasn't the one who framed it. So once I clean this up, I'm gonna clean all this stuff up now. And yeah, every little scrap here that I can find, you know, all the shavings, yes, I've got to get that out. And if you say, hey Joe, just leave it, just cover it up, try to get most of it out the best you can, because like I said, when you get ready to sell your house, a termite inspector, if you leave all this stuff here, he's going to write it down. He's going to have his worker come down here and pick all this stuff up. He's going to charge you 40 bucks an hour to pick this stuff up. Why not do it yourself and save that? It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You know, well, I'm going to spend a little bit of time sorting through all this. And even if you leave it and you say, hey, I'm just going to cover it up, will termites find it? Yeah, they'll find it. If you happen to have any termites, or I don't know, if you don't have any termites, how do termites come into the ground? I have no idea, but I know it's always an issue underneath the house. You have wood shavings or any sort of wood on the ground, you've got to pick it up to keep the termites from coming in. Well, I don't know if it's gonna keep them out, but you're gonna do your best to try to keep them at bay. And that's why you don't generally have stem wall footings too low to the ground. I forget what the code is. It might be 8 inches or something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Different counties have different codes because they don't want the termites to get up close to the wood or to smell the wood or anything like that. Okay. So now, what am I going to do with this? I guess I can take some rocks here. Maybe cover up this area now with some rocks and some dirt. Yeah. See, I'll fill this area up after I get the rest of this wood picked up, and I'll fill it up with some dirt and some rocks, make it look as though it was never there. And I've got 98% of the wood out of there, right? Yeah. Of course, I forgot to bring my mask down here. Ugh. This is my transition area between the different areas when I come in here to walk around. So I'm just making it a little bit better now at this point. There we go. Any bits of wood I see. And if you were watching the other video, I said I was going to be picking up some shavings in some different areas, which I haven't gotten to yet. And I told you I was going to use this spaghetti strainer I got out of the cupboard. Don't tell Mommy about this, all right? And I said, this is going to be your important tool down here. Well, you know, if you really thought I was pulling your leg, you're right. We don't need to use that. Just pick it up, pick the stuff up as best you can. without, you don't need a strainer. Jeez. Okay. I can mark that off my list for sure now, can I? Yes, indeedy. Okay, onward and upward. I've got more areas down here to work, and that's why I brought my my Sawzall. I don't think I need to use my Sawzall anymore. And I'm glad I brought it down here. See, it didn't take me that long to get that 2x6 or 2x8 out of there, did it? That's what they should have done 19 years ago. Well, I did it now, and I know it's not going to be an issue moving forward from here. I know the termites aren't going to get that, and I also know that when we get ready to sell this house 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, whatever, all of the wood shavings down here are going to be picked up. Any loose 2x4s are going to be picked up. Any scraps of TJI floor joists, any shavings, any kind of wood whatsoever is not going to be here. So when the termite inspector comes down here, he's going to, at least he's not going to see any of that. Now, he'll poke and prod at different areas, and if he finds anything in the woods somewhere else, I can't control that, right? But I certainly can control all the other stuff by cleaning all the other stuff up. I can do that. Any average Joe can do that, right? Yeah. So spend a little bit of time, save yourself a little bit of money, and do it yourself. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.